Hey everyone, so in this beginner surface modeling tutorial, you will learn how you can create this shape. So really fun, and you will learn very useful modeling techniques that you can use in your own projects. So let's have a look how to do that. And if you want to learn more about plasticity and surface modeling, I just launched my new Plasticity 3D modeling course, in which you will learn with fully narrated step-by-step instructions how to model a motorcycle completely from scratch. And not just that, this course will teach you the mental and technical skills to tackle any project that you want, as well as offering you numerous bonus lessons on effective learning strategies and providing you a full introduction into the fundamentals of surface modeling with hands-on exercises. So if that's something you're interested in, you can find out more information in the description box below this video. And for now, let's jump into our tutorial. Alright, so let's start. This will be very simple and very quick. So yeah, just load the yin and yang symbol and just bring that down a little bit. And let's go here to the top view. And first of all, we have to create the surrounding that we saw in the beginning. So just create a line and go from here to here. And just to make sure that it's in the middle, press G and grab this red arrow and press Ctrl, click and snap to the Y-axis so it's 100% in the middle. Because now what we can do is, if we go to the front view, we can select the curve Shift S or subdivide to add an additional point. And this point with G we will just bring up a little bit. And now we want to revolve to create this curved shape. And so we just need 1/2. So create again a new curve in the middle and select this curve first, which you want to cut, and then Shift C. So I have it here on cut curve. So press F and cut curve, Shift C and cut with this curve, right click and delete this curve and this curve. So you just have this one radius curve. And select this curve, and now just go here to revolve, go to the top point and just drag that down. Press right click and delete the curve and the edge, and you see everything looks beautiful. Now let's create this interesting. So now first of all, let me take the yin and yang and just rotate this 90 degrees. And now we want to create here a circle. So create the circle, go here to the center and yeah, just drag that. Yeah, to something like that will be fine. And now, because we will have to create some curves and so we are not snapping crazy around here, select this circle and bring it a little bit to the top. And now go to the top view, press 3, face mode, select here our circle and press spacebar. Now you have a temporary construction plane and save it. So here you have it. For you it's custom plane 0. I did that already, so it's custom plane 1. Because now, so just make sure, double click custom plane 1. Because now we can create curves and they will be always here on the same layer as the circle. So very helpful. Again, just double click and now let's create the shape. So I will not do it super exact. So I will just create the control point curve. So Shift F I have, and just create here some points. And now very important, you have to snap here tangent. If it's not working, make sure you have the newest plasticity version. So create one curve and then another curve, again Shift F or control point curve. And I will just create here some points, and this one again snap here to the tangent. And yeah, that looks okay. So just adjust the points here maybe a little bit if you want. And now we can hide this image. We don't really need it. And now we have to close, and we don't want here. So we don't want that those points are meeting each other. You will see why. So it will also work, but yeah, I will just show you something interesting. Create a line, Shift A, and we will connect them this way. And make sure everything is connected. And now we just don't need this line here in the middle. So press T and just trim that away. And now you have 4 curves. Select them all and press J. So you have one curve. And yeah, I see I don't have perfect rounding here, but that's fine. So press C with the curve and cut here into our surface. Press OK and delete here everything. And perfect. So now how can we create this rounding? Very simple. We will just loft and patch as always with surface modeling and just create the line and go from this point where you have already like an end of an edge and to this point here. And now we want to create a curvature, so press S, you subdivide again the curve, press G, select this curve here in the middle and just bring this here down a little bit. And now, very simple, so we could, there are different options, but press 2 and alt click, select this whole loop here, shift 3 or patch. And now if we just add here with shift click this curve, you see we get exactly what we want, and maybe we can give it here G1 so it's 100% smooth, and that's pretty cool. So maybe we could even do something different. So yeah, just let me show to you what's possible. Let's just subdivide it one more time so we just get a little bit of a better rounding and bring those points even more down. And now let's go to the top view and create a new line and make it from here to here, because we will create a new edge. So just to show you that you can add more guiding curves into your patch. So this curve is selected, shift 1 or imprint into the surface, press OK and delete this curve. And you see we have two edges, and select both of them. Press shift B to bridge them. Again, in the PDF, everything is explained, all shortcuts and what bridge edge is on, all that kind of stuff. So press G0 and press G0, and again shift S and bring those points a little bit down. And now alt click, patch again with shift 3 for me, and add with shift this curve. You see, so we have just more control over the curvature, right? So here we get first this curvature and then this one, and now you see it's everywhere a little bit deeper, right? And now we can delete those curves, and you see we have a absolutely perfect rounding inside. So now you can just select the curve and even give it here a little bit of a fillet. And now just go here to the middle, press tap and tap, and let's give this curve 45 degrees. And SS, just scale that and press C and cut here our shape. Delete this piece here and this curve. And select this whole sheet, shift D to duplicate it. And press R to rotate it. And rotate it here in this example 180 degrees. And now to bring it back to this edge, press right click and G for move. So press G and press V and go, so V, so we can adjust the pivot, press V and just bring it here to this endpoint. And now again G, so you can now move around, and if you press Control click and you can snap then here to this edge back again. And if you press join both of those surfaces, you get this perfectly symmetrical thing here. Yeah, and if you like surface modeling and what I'm teaching you here, and you want to progress much faster and much deeper in plasticity and 3D modeling, check out, first link in the description, my new all-in-one Plasticity 3D modeling course, where you will learn everything about surface modeling, and you will learn how to create this motorcycle here completely from scratch with all of the detail and all of those surface modeling techniques. It's perfect for beginners and intermediates. I explain everything absolutely step by step as always. And also if you scroll down, you will get tons of bonus courses and lessons where I teach you how to learn effectively, how to use Midjourney AI in your creative process. And here, super important, you will learn in 8 lessons everything about surface modeling, what you will need. And yeah, so really amazing course. First link in the description if you want. And I hope you enjoyed that video. Leave a like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye.